Apartments, one lingering towards the boiler side, but Shox decides to get aggressive, and that was a chance to cut down too. It's over towards Pit. The kyojin and Shox just slaughter the masses. 3 headshots for kyojin. Kyojin looking over top of smoke as Fallen gets into the position. So Stewie on short with players jumping down in front of him is looking to support this push. Shox comes up from the little pit with a single kill, and then he gets cleared. But it's inside the site that Apex is able to drop 2 and push a Liege into this 1v3. First kill already his. Comfortable bomb plant behind the boxes, and as the smoke grenade fades, we've got Vitality setting up on the other side, throwing that utility instinctually. And a Liege holds them back momentarily. He goes for the peek, he gets the first, but zywoo's right there ready to trade. He starts the round, he ends the round, he keeps the winning for Vitality rolling. Buy up here in the 4th. Lackluster, Grim and Stewie with the Tech 9s. We've seen Tech 9s today, and Grim, goodbye. Burnt to a crisp as this attempt towards Arch to rock bomb into B could have caught Apex off, but it's still traded out. Now this is a heads up 2v5 turn 2v4. There's still a CT lingering on banana side in the form of Masuda, but he decides to give them the bomb site and forego the bomb plant. Naf posts on the angle, and if he can kill Masuda before the other players get in position, then maybe Naf's multi-kill could prime his teammate for a solid post-plant position. Naf got to work awkwardly with that fire, isn't able to get the second because he falls down, but Alicia's peak could have nailed 2 headshots. Instead he gets the 1. Vitality win their 4th consecutive round.
He's been struggling a little bit individually.
Okay. Well, luckily he had rotated fast enough that he didn't get caught towards the end side of the fountain, because there would have been 3 Ts staring at him. He shaves off 1. zywoo will pick up his kill versus Naf. Missed the initial shot, but another double man advantage for Vitality out the gate. Another moment where a Liege is going to have to be essential. Apex resides inside smoke. Masuda, nice first kill, nice second. This is what I'm talking about. 5 up and almost 5 through. Just a Liege on 12 HP, 30 seconds remaining. He is blind as a bat, and Vitality find themselves on fire.
We might get someone to try to shoulder this. Oh, they get across.
That's a good timing for Liquid. Let's see if they can make the most of it inside sight. Masuda! He has been so good this evening. Sharp as a knife. And zywoo surprises him by coming through the edge of smoke, dropping Fallen, and really putting an end to any hopes for Liquid. Naf through the smoke itself.
In general, he's been pretty damn consistent.
Throwback to one of the earlier anti-ecos. We've got Shox being the front runner of this mid push. Support by zywoo's sniper, and Shox has his headshot. That's Stewie taken down. Fallen's deagle gonna be dropped by the support of the sniper. Oh, he tends to take 3. Goes back as the man has crossed. That's the Tech 9 trying to plow his way to the back of the site, and Grim is on the scoreboard. First kill to his name. zywoo looking to drop a body before kyojin can come over. This is going to be both CTs retaking from their spawn. Heavy utility retake as well. Incendiary smoke, flashbangs galore.
This is interesting. They could use that utility for CT spawn, but they're just walking up.
Ooh, and Grim's now been found out. This is both players for Liquid at half health. Incendiary confirmed position. So Grim comes out with the drive-by, leaves it on Nafly, who is going to put Liquid at least on the board. In the minds of Liquid, the game begins now. However, it could end as quickly as it started. Oh, the grenades, the damage, it's already just dogpiling on top of Liquid. Any hopes they had of maybe getting an easier round have just come crumbling all around them.
Man, their modes of aggression, so hard to read here from Vitality. This is how they looked at the end of 2020, with the amount of different tactics and the fluidity between them.
Oof, eat a flash. Masuda's gonna move forward off of it. Another multi-kill from Masuda.
Oh my god.
Oh, it just executes Fallen. It's all too easy for Masuda. Multiple 3Ks on the night, and we're not even 10 rounds deep.
Just having fun. Vitality are kind of reading this as a fake. No opper here on B. Let's see if they can get through.
Let's see. There's smokes galore, and Grim gets Masuda on the floor at the very, very least, but that challenge around the smoke of Coffin, we've seen it, and I'm curious if it's gonna come barreling through yet again. Fallen gets his hands onto an AK and a leash through smoke, drops Shox. That's an excellent position for Liquid. Finally, a man advantage for Liquid, but as fast as the bomb goes down, Apex nearly comes in with a multi-kill. Just 1 to his name, and the man advantage sustained for at least a little longer. 2 players for Liquid over on Banana, and 1 inside the site, hiding behind that slim column. Elige, barely any cover, and qojn's gonna kill him. However, he does take zywoo with him. We have Team Liquid with their 2nd round win. So the final boss sits inside his cave. The guards of Shox and qojn both able to add a kill to the tally before zywoo's even needed. There's a trade back from Elige, but it costs him so much health. So he's looking over top of the smoke, peering, pondering, looking for an opening with 10 seconds left on this clock. It is a done deal, but Elige, unless he comes in with some crazy kills, gets that first one at a distance, but the counter-terrorists tuck in and pocket a 9th round win.
Because he has an op. Masuda's just shooting so hot right now, it might not matter.
Oh, whoa. Hold your horses.
Okay.
Your ducks and your pigs. We got a spit roast over towards Pit. qojn drops Stewie, but again, recovered guns. And an opening, a weakness towards this A site could lead Liquid to win a round they have no business putting their name upon, and they're disjointed. I mean, a jump across, he's lucky to be alive. He's lucky he took no damage. Apex doesn't hit a single bullet, and then the gun goes dry on him. Of all of the kills in this round, that's the one that feels like the least likely. And that's going to put Masuda into the clutch. Now listen, he's added multi-kills to the tally throughout this B site in abundance.
They should switch guns. Oof.
Just one more in the clutch. Oh, he's got them both lined up. Fallen 90 HP. Masuda barely standing on 6. And it's just about toying with that corner. Could go tap bomb, cause some panic, but instead Fallen peeks out, dies, despite a huge health disadvantage, and Masuda's just gonna easily skate away.
Today, don't know what you would say about it.
Good flashback, but it doesn't actually hit either of the 2 Ts, so easy pickup from Stewie. Man advantage for Liquid. One of the rare moments of this T side from them where they've had something of an edge, but a dull edge on this blade. 42 health combined for Grim and Stewie. And a 2nd player here to bolster the B bomb site. Apex with a grenade primed and zywoo scoped in. Ready for the hit at the 20-second mark. He's going to throw his own utility, and it's in that moment that Elige actually crosses. But of course, zywoo gets into the safety of Dark. Apex onto the kill feed. They still have Elige to deal with, and Elige has a headshot to his name. 5 seconds to spare. Bomb needs to be picked back up. Naf's hands are going to be busy for the rest of this round, and if he runs through smoke to stop it, then it's all over. But he gets stuck in the gunfight with Elige, and Liquid have a post plant with qojn at bat. 10 and 6, no utility, and no kit currently on him. The clock plays against him, and so do the numbers. But now he actually has this back in his own hand. Oh. And qojn, with the double headshot, gives Vitality 11.
Damn, dude. I think they caught a whiff, right?
Yeah.
It looks like they caught a whiff of the exact setup. So we'll see if, I think at this point you just kind of like, you know, shoot, spam and stuff like that. But yeah, the hard clear's coming in.
But still 2 kills, and then Masuda's able to get another one before Naf ends him. Player over towards the small pit in the form of Apex. We've got a 2v2 to close this. And zywoo's coming over from the B site. Apex decides not to sit back and relax, but instead gets aggressive and gets rewarded for said aggression. Stewie's gonna fly around the side of this, and it's a vision advantage for Apex.
More gimmicky, but it's not happening.
Oh, Stewie just playing it textbook. Gonna stay tucked. Time is now the biggest issue. First tap, not a stick. Stewie decides to peek a few seconds in, and he closes this with a clutch. An 11-4 half, still to the favor of Vitality.
Things can change a lot side to side, you know, in terms of people's confidence. I'll just say, Vitality just looked incredible last half, and that was the biggest problem.
Yeah, Masuda ending that half with 20 kills. Absolute animal. Speaking of beasts, zywoo here on the front line of the banana play. Peels him apart. Oh. Nav, well, he's got 2 headshots. That's something. That at least puts us back into it. Oh, okay. CZ made easy by running up banana, but then he kind of maybe jumps the gun. Goes after Shox on the bomb plant.
Oh, yeah, the bomb hasn't even been planted.
Now it's a retake. Oh, and Shox through smoke. You've got to be kidding. Of course, Naf had 1 HP. So, Grim, it's been thrust upon you yet again. Close this clutch. He's going to rush the back box, and Shox ends it then and there. There was an opening for Team Liquid in that pistol. No present today, so it's the all-in. And Stewie, well, he's going to cheat around the side of that smoke. Flashbang goes over top, doesn't really blind too much, at least enough for Naf to walk away with one, and Stewie2K is putting his name on this 19th round. It's just Masuda, who again has been good for 3Ks. However, this would take a fourth. Stewie's gonna go for that back coffin peek and gets deleted to the Galil. Bomb plant, done, secured, and a 1v2 left over. Masuda's trying to hunt the 1v1s, but Fallen creeping up from Banana. That's the end of him. We've got Team Liquid with a 5th round at least.
Yeah, look out for him.
Yes. Ooh, boosted Stewie2K.
Uh-oh, they've shown both guns here in spawn. They're going to allow for this retake. Very dangerous to sit out here, but they... Oh,
another boost.
Try to interrupt.
This could be great. This could be great. They line up. He's got the bomb planter. The best thing of Liquid's CT side so far has been the impact that Stewie2K has bagged from this CT cross. He does damage through that smoke, and this lowers both Masuda and zywoo to a negligible amount of health. Again, Stewie just disrespects, push in, and zywoo poised to clutch. 1v4 cuts down the first, but a tuck from Stewie2K and a USP.
A jackknife frag that will activate the rest of the map on the CT side, but Shocks within off.
Oh, and Stewie's gonna walk through this. They were watching it a moment ago. He hears the footsteps coming in from mid. It's gotta be on Grim. Ooh. And he dies empty-handed. This is Vitality sweeping away the A site. We said there were still questions. Vitality's got your answer.
I mean, Poland knows something.
Oh, the shot.
He can't hit it. He can't hit a shot. There's too many. It's Fallen and Grim. There's a couple opportunities. They just can't hit him today.
Oh, and the ops are popping off, not to the favor of Liquid. Elige will shut down Masuda at the very least. Vitality poised for this two-prong assault, and Shocks just land in the op shots. Elige is going to get hit from all directions, and it is Shocks with a 3rd sniper kill in this 22nd round. Bomb beyond the halfway point. Nafly's going to challenge inside the site and dies at the hands of a very sharp... Come in with something big here on the second map. We've got posturing over towards the A site. CTs in abundance. 3 kills coming in off of the USPs. Make it a 4th, and how about the 5th? Only Elige goes down. Team Liquid.
He moves to Europe and suddenly just...
Welcome.
This is what Vertigo is all about. All these fights down the ramp, and being very aggressive on both two-pronged attacks here is what will make the difference on your CT side. You have a nice advantage for some of these.
Oh, the reload. The reload.
It is. You should be using the A4, Stewie. Everybody knows it.
It's got 5 more bullets. You wouldn't be reloading. Oh, that's a heartbreaking situation, because that A-hold just ripped to shreds. Luckily, Fallen's back on the offensive, trying to recover. The retake smoke over towards short, but there's nobody there for Vitality. They've gone all in on ramp. 3 terrorists peeking up into round as Fallen changes position and loses his damn head. So now Naf 1v3 is removed from it all.
And he lets him know, you know, he's going to make a play like that every once in a while. Stay on your guard.
Good timing on the second peek.
Great opener. The flash, it doesn't blind him, but it does make him turn.
Yeah, but there's no weapon here for Grim. And Apex. Done this boost before. Just last round they did it as well. They did 2 players on the boxes.
It's just to see around down the ramp. They don't necessarily have to give you a kill from there. Elige is the one to actually take damage.
Oh. Apex is going to remove it. So 0 for 2.
Oh, smoke. Oh, it's missed.
Bounced the box, yeah.
It'll bait them into peeking, though.
Yeah, but that's not what he wanted. Flashbang goes beyond it. Stewie, he's going to have to clutch this in the 1 versus 2. Shooting for the 3K.
Great smoke.
It turns out to be all right, but he loses so much HP, and kyojin's not going to go for the second peek. Called the bluff on the first spam. Little bit of sound, he offers it. He just goes right back into the crosshair of Stewie2K, but the essence of time...
He has it, right?
The essence of time could make the difference. Stewie...
Whoa, that's a huge mistake by Masuda.
Gets the clutch.
That's to be able to do a retake.
The closer Stewie gets, the more dangerous the pistols are. Stewie doesn't decide to commit for that second kill. Tried to escape. Elige will shave 1 off of the flank, but this is still going to put Vitality in a place where they can go for this bomb plant. A consistency in this boost. Again, 0 for 2 on the play. Fallen drops right away. Masuda remains close. He can smell them. Oh, and Fallen with the quick scope into the gut of Masuda. zywoo's gonna die right thereafter. A flawless retake.
Nice.
Coming out of Team Liquid, 4 standing.
Here, and they can just stay post up here like gargoyles, waiting for anybody to come around the corner. Beautiful from Elige on the crane peak with his smoke down.
Fallen wins the op fight.
Keep peeking.
Stewie swings off at the short side, and it's good. That's that three-pronged assault. Team Liquid literally hitting with Elige up close on crane. zywoo tasked with the entry. Smoke goes over top. That's just a straight-up wallbang?
Drilled him, yeah.
I didn't see a boost.
That was beautiful. Right on the lineup as well. We'll have to go watch that back.
Oh, and Masuda's so blind, not able to challenge into that short side where there are still 2 CTs, and that's before you get to the 2 CTs inside the site.
This might be a pseudo save unless shox can pull off a lurk play.
Allez! But is instead bested by Naf, and this leaves poor Masuda on his own, sprinting towards the B site. 5 seconds to spare, and he drops at the hands of Grim. This is Team Liquid leading.
See him having to fall back on, like, you know, getting outplayed positionally when his aim is so damn good. And Fallen's got a strong position here. Does he have a...
Oh, the boost.
Molly for... He doesn't have a smoke for himself? Oh, no. No one helps him out either.
Yeah, I think they were kind of busy going for that boost and securing a second kill, so Fallen just left to his own devices. Ill-equipped for the situation. And I think all things considered, Vitality come out of that all right. They've got a 2 versus 3, which isn't the best, but they do have Grim back towards construction and shox postured already to the perimeter of this B site. Vitality falls silent long enough for Liquid to move Stu through spawn ever closer. But the threat ever present.
They don't have the ability to fake the other side like that previous round. So shox is going to come here and flash and maybe make it look like a fake towards B. The bomb will come in late. Rotations are here. Bomb gets dropped. shox alone on the site.
Yeah, he dodges the flash, but Stewie hits both headshots. Stewie 2K looking like an absolute killer. But Gabriel Toledo. Ah, good. Good for the kill versus qikert. The question is, can Richard Papillon bring this back? That's shox, by the way. His last name is Butterfly.
I call him Richard. We're on a first name.
Yeah, okay. Stewie loses half his health. 35 seconds. Team Vitality, the numbers are still unknown to Liquid, but the utility seems ever present. shox loses one arm. Luckily, he's still swinging his AK with the other. Limited utility, and again, limited time. Liquid now coming over to bolster this line. Naf, no respect. But you better put respect on a name like zywoo. He's gonna go ahead and punch in those digits. Damage is done through those boxes, and Stewie 2K comes clamoring at him. Taps that defuse, and this is gonna force the hands of Apex, or will it? He spams the smoke ever so slightly, and he's actually gonna redirect. Imagine if Grim dies, maybe Stewie's back still turned, but instead...
Small talk actually separates him a little bit.
Oh, and Elige playing around the side of the smoke. 1.5 kills, as zywoo now wounded.
Oh, solid nade.
Yeah.
Through the tarp.
38 off qikert.
We have to remember sometimes that all a CT needs to do is like 10 or 11 damage, and then suddenly your M4s are AK.
Oh!
Well, back in case it is a fake, but no, the bomb already got planted. Perfect timing. And that is the magic of T-side vertigo, is also, like we were talking about Vitality on Inferno entering both sites, you kind of do that as well on vertigo.
How about a 2v4, Mohan? How about a 2v4?
Okay, fine.
Fallen's just gonna go ahead, hold the W key, runs right into the bomb site where shox is going to drop him.
I want a refund.
How about a 1v... Oh, okay. Vitality take their second round win. Listen, it was a well-played flake on the B ramp from Naf.
Timing.
What?
He sees through. You can see through.
Oh, okay, I missed it. I'm too far from the screen while his face is glued to his. Naf will win that duel over at the B site, so I feel like this kind of cranks the dial on the pressure for Vitality. A is all they'll get if they get anything at all.
Yeah, once you lose this B main, though, as well, there's just too much information here. Yeah, Vitality know they have to show their hands. They've got to brute force the site. Low odds to do so, but they don't have another choice.
Oh, it's hot. It's real hot. More utility being thrown out from the short side, and then a quick reposition. I do like this. A quick move, looking to join his teammate over on ramp.
One support flash here from zywoo. Let's see if they can make it work.
Well, he's supposed to crouch. And zywoo's looking to get that cover. qikert will take 1 kill in a 1v4, but they're so posted on him. Fallen punching in the digits, defuse bouts of success, i.e. 2 round wins. Kyojin unleashing over into the elevator room, but he turns his back to Elige, and that's not advice I'd give to anyone. Apex falls away from the engagement, looks to just play the post. Final round of the T side on Vitality's map pick. A shocking 12-2 scoreline after what looked like a flat individual performance from key pieces of Team Liquid. For them to walk away with a retake here would just add fuel to what is already an engulfing fire. Grim and Stewie and Elige on the forefront, trying to work in. They line up for zywoo's collateral. It doesn't take Elige down, which would give him an ungodlike chance. But time is not there, and neither is the round win. Vitality secure a third.
Obviously, but you know, today they're not better. So we'll see if they can pull out a miracle and pull this back.
Oh, there's 2 kills from the 3v5 to the 2v1. Elige and Naf versus Kyojin.
He's got a 1v2 in this game.
But he gets gushed, and Elige is going to drop him right then and there. Face of Fallen. 0 damage. And the Mac 10 of Grim rears its ugly head. Elige, AK zywoo, and Shox with the good 1D, but it's all on Masuda, who is the only player to have just slipped beyond what is the solo A player. Now, this is not an A play. There is an A player with Fallen, but now the bomb is doubling back. Now, is this for the purpose to clear their flank?
This is a timing game.
Oh, he can line them up! Oh, he can line them up! Masuda with the double deagle, and Fallen now has to come pick up some pieces. This could be that kickstart for Vitality.
Ooh, with the smoke. He's gonna hear that plume and know that he's gonna have such low odds to be able to pull this back.
Oh, he just cheats death, finds timing, and robs away what should be a 4th round win. Flashbang comes beyond the smoke. Fallen, best of luck. He's able to get... Oh, he's got him!
Oh!
Anything you can do, he can do better. It's Fallen with the 1v2. Counter-terrorists leaning over onto the short side. That's going to be 1 man, Apex, inside sight, and 2 with this peek into Fallen, who's now walking wounded. 7 health left over. Tarp spam, not good enough to stop Masuda. He gets aggressive. He feels as though he's forced forward, and that is his demise. But Shox looks to pick up the prize from this same position. It's the flash, but that's okay. He's still able to shave Fallen off the back.
Well, they think there's 2 players here.
Well, they know now. Last man up in Shox, 1 versus 3, is able to catch Elige with the cross, has more health than his 2 opponents combined, but it's a matter of finding them. And he thinks they've gotten off to the short. In reality, it's both players standing on boxes.
They didn't plan for Elige, though. That's his only hope, basically, is that they have to play somewhere around this bomb, but they're playing in the back. It's unlosable. Scrawn, unlosable.
Unlosable. Oh,
it's unlosable.
Don't say that out loud. There's no way he checks Grim here.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's no way!
Oh.
But he falls! He kind of plays his hand still. He's got the time and he's got the kill. He's even got the clutch. Shox, 1v3. I'm Anson My Eyes Johnson, and these are great deals. zywoo mid-pick. Op shot lands and Shox. Sneaky. Plays behind the wooden wall. And Fallen through the wood with the P250, but AK in the hands of Elige, okay? The pistols primed him to succeed. He doesn't have the bomb, but he does have a sectioned off 1v1 with the player behind the double bomb. Oh! Elige! What is that? He has 2 HP left over, and Apex shuts down his dream of securing 15, but Elige way by Vitality just yet.
I think they're ready to...
Oh, but again!
Yeah, they are. Oh,
again! Kyojin gets away with impact from this corner. Very same corner. Can Grim pick up the second? No, sir. Shox on his rafter, ever present. Now that the incendiary's gone, Fallen goes for the plant. The frag grenade misses the mark. Does nothing. zywoo comes out from CT with the double and ends any hopes of a 15th round win for Liquid here in this one. We go.
Not that you can't stop them. That was still a winning round until that miraculous 2K from Elige.
zywoo versus Grim. Oh, Grim with the 2K. Mac 10 making money. And Grim making moves. Ever closer to this A site is Grim, but only Grim. And as they go towards the B bomb site, Team Liquid find the solo. Now it's on Kyojin in a 1v5. It's done. Team Liquid.
I think Navi are the best, in my opinion, the way they play. I love the way they play their CT sides on this map, but... Oh! One stat that stands in the face of Liquid, 17% pistol round win rates on this map.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Also, Shox. Oh, Apex. Inside of the execute. Grim has been the only player to offer us anything back the way of Liquid, and qikert has had enough.
Can be very telling. Double push and B apps. Guns out here for the T side. Perfect from Grim. Oh, beautiful with a lead as well. That's a punish. That's a round, actually.
Ain't too shabby.
Did I call that too soon? No way.
Oh, zywoo.
Uh-oh.
He's in position for another. He's got a teammate able to push back to the...
Are they low on utility? Okay, late market window smoke.
Takes a bit of time, but it gets there. Zywoo could poise himself for a play. What are we gonna do? We're gonna boost. We're gonna jump. We're gonna frag. No, because Naf is patient for at least long enough to shave a little time off that very important clock. Apex is coming over, but of course the save has to be contemplated at this point. We've still got enough tools for them to really force this. Flashbangs, frag grenades, it's being thrown out, and Elige is just locked into that bench. So now that Zywoo's lost his two supportive players, he is gone.
And here the escort service comes as nafly turns the corner on Cat, and the CTs haven't pushed at all. So Grim is low, and actually Masuda gets a kill, but he only gets one. Will that be enough?
He can't manage the second. Did a great job at getting some damage on the board, and Shox, well, he is so well primed to add some kills to the tally, but Grim, with 12 health, is able to make the difference there, create very crucial space for his two teammates to get this bomb in as Zywoo and qikert work to the back door of the marketplace. Can they slip this one through? qikert trying to crawl out so that he can check the catwalk. There it is, 2 kills going back the way of Vitality. It's gonna have to be Fallen with the 1v2, and they don't know where he's got off to. Bomb halfway gone. Fallen silently tucks around the pillar, peeks both CTs beyond, and qikert is on one. Headshot crisp.
Ooh, he skips a step. That could be a
Stewie
timing.
tucked in. Stewie gets the kill versus qikert, and Zywoo trades that, but it's coming out of ramp that the challenge really resides, and Zywoo now dies after having taken down 2 players. Excuse me, make it 3.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Grim. He was postured on that peak. Worried about CT, but the real threat, they're both over towards the jungle. They could line up for Grim. This would be a huge clutch to keep Liquid close, and he almost shaves off the front runner, but Shox gets the better of the duel. Put out the fire. Oh, he hits that! He...
That's tracking.
That's a kill.
That's Amazon Prime.
Oh, I'm losing it, man. Vitality. You know, it's like there's flow state, and that's what this just feels like. Oh, it's so good. qikert, 2 kills from the inside of that A site. Stewie gonna miss his window jump, or chooses to just kind of slide off, glides off. Feet hit the bottom of mid, and he looks to cut the A site open through connector. There's a chance here with Apex in rotation, but now it's all done. 1 HP, 1v4, it's over. Vitality, 6-round wins.
What a strange series.
Like a flaky French pastry filled with the good stuff. Zywoo drops Fallen. Naf activates over on ramp, but the numbers game lends its way to...
Not this time.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
I like that. I like that a lot. They go for the smoke play. Elise starts running up catwalk. That distracts the connector man, and then Stewie swings out for the kill. Then Grim activating off of the A ramp. Gets a man advantage back.
Okay, Zywoo is still alive.
Yes. This was a sweaty, fabricated situation from Team Liquid. They had to think extra hard, all the brain cells on the line to get themselves into this post plant. But Zywoo misses a shot, and then Stewie follows up with Grim. Big presence from Liquid on the other side of this smoke. They're trying to flash their way through it. Zywoo does eat a second flash, but he still comes in with 1 kill. How about a multi-frag? Because all around him his teammates are dying, but sometimes Zywoo doesn't need teammates. In this case, he does. It is Fallen.
Wait, so they're trying to read the situation, and it looks like the call actually might be correct here.
Oh, unless... Oh my god.
Oh my god, that means they could come back to A potentially, though. They're going to see these rotates.
Exactly. I thought for sure you'd just leave that player committed to the Palace, but Fallen missing 2 shots that could have been. The jackknife to open A site. Grim jumps down from apartments and just dies empty-handed. So now it's gone from like Liquid maybe getting a 4v4 post plant to them having to fight against the double man disadvantage. However, bomb's still planted. Elige falls and fades back closer towards the ramp, and off of the flash, he's looking to pop some heads. Doesn't find them. All on Fallen. 1v4. He's got Apex to challenge at the bottom of middle, so he can't really back. Oh! What? He turns and gets the better of Apex. We've got the grenades flying forward. Fallen dives down. Shox no kit, but of course Fallen doesn't know this.
Seems like it might be their only way out.
B-hit comes in. Masuda. Oh, he does get his gun back out. He is always so good for the multi-kills. How does he get away with these? Let's see if Naf can go one better. He gets those first 2 headshots, and now Lige is coming in, the 2-pronged assault. It's Nafly with a 3rd kill, but Apex into the clutch. It's the 1v1 from Apex, and Vitality's 10th.
Patient out. Cat would have been the only way back, and then they would have had them cornered, but all right. We got to forget about that one. Round 15, kyogen gets his.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just feel the tempo increasing, and that's on all fronts. Again, as quickly as Stewie gets into the jungle, we've got Masuda deep apartments, but Fallen hits the headshot, deals with that, and that's going to crack the B site wide open so easily, in fact, because Stewie's in a great position to cut off first rotate. They're going to be worried. They're going to clear all the corners. Where the hell's Masuda? Where's the 3K machine? Stewie again, sick positioning here, catching them off guard twice. And it's Team Liquid at the very least looking for this 5th round on their T side. Still Vitality with double the round count and an attempt in a 2v4. There is an X factor, the zywoo factor. He shaves one off of the bomb site, but then dies to Fallen as Grim comes in big. That is Liquid's fit. We'll see. Incendiary goes down. Maybe a little late. They're fed into a Lige. 2 headshots is good, but Apex alleviates the pressure by at least getting himself out to the van. He then gets one better, dropping Stewie 2K. Naf's able to answer. It's a 2 versus 3. Oh, and zywoo's able to even. They still know that there's a player over here towards the pillar, and zywoo's gonna take a little bit of damage. CT smoke comes out from door, and they're getting ever closer. They're running them down, and zywoo, oh my god, it's labored, but he gets there. Grim's gonna try to clutch this. Then they fall silent, and he just felt it. You could feel that burden, that pressure. In fact, this heavy presence coming up from Connector. Fallen does drop Masuda. That's the start. Not able to get that second one, but Grim activates, so there's no element of surprise, but there is the element of zywoo. Inside of the site, looks back towards Grim, kills him, and then Fallen shuts it down with the no-scope.
No, the way that he's working the map, he's just so reliable. Let him do his thing. You basically can only get in his way.
Okay.
Oh. And that was the spam from the bottom of Connector. So tantalizing. Oh, that baited them. Beautiful flash from Apex. kyogen comes out running backwards. Yes. And now they have both the cat kill and the Connector kill with mid control. Can it get much better than this?
Ooh, that's a big scalp to take.
Yeah.
I don't think it solves the bigger issue of this compromised B site. But Naf is able to cut down that cat player in kyogen, and then he just immediately retreats all the way back into the marketplace. Fallen does arrive in time to drop Apex, and we've got Liquid back in a man advantage, but Shox very quickly quells that. And now Fallen is caught with damage, dropped to 39.
He heard Shox was low. Oh, they try to delay here. That Molotov, does it spread? No, it's gonna come forward, but off to the left.
And we question Grim's like tenacity, his killer instinct, his commitment. And in this case, he does just immediately pump the brakes, holds off in the apps, and this is gonna give time to Shox, who has been the savior of this situation.
What a move.
To get adventurous, get down into the marketplace. Grim loses his teammates and his own life. No trade frag again. Masuda, head on a swivel, turns it up.
You're a smart cookie.
At least that's delicious.
Well, he wanted it.
He's gonna get it. No? No. I feel like Elige has good risk assessment, and he recognizes the fact that that's a dangerous game to play, but speaking of danger, the CTs get aggressive, push towards the ramp, and Elige is gonna play close smoke. He sees the feet, drops bomb, and is traded out to Masuda. So Team Liquid definitely making a round of something that they had no business competing in. The Scout of Naf dropped to 23 HP, and Masuda is also down beyond half health, but the real question mark is Apex, because he's found a way to wrap through jungle and question the marketplace, but Stewie headshot off the deagle and forces Masuda to the half health 1v4. Oh, and he finds his opening regardless of Stewie's best efforts.
Jump spot's coming through. 5 seconds on this Molotov to cross. Wants to fight into the market. Little low on health. Joel comes his way. Half HP, but the bomb can get planted. And now he has info.
1v4 and on for the ace. He's being split from Fallen and the apartments play, but Fallen wins his duel. A very clean 1v1 duel to take. Grim not nearly close enough to trade. Maybe Team Liquid keep us ever closer to the edge of our seats. The aggression from Fallen into Palace definitely pays off. Cuts down one of the 5 players from Vitality who are about to hit this A site. Shox comes over top, doesn't really know where he's getting shot from. There is this jungle activation from Masuda, and that's good for something. But Grim goes down as the ramp players activate. They know about the Palace player, but they just can't do anything about it. It's zywoo 1v3 with his back turned Liquid. However, in this moment, it's still Vitality that's in jeopardy, because we've got a Liege inside the ladder room.
What?
Oh, okay, no communication. Parlez-vous français? Where is it? Where is he? Where have you gone? The chances of Vitality cut in half, and Masuda cut down towards Abs. Fallen with a double, and Team Liquid. The overtime show, so don't go away. And especially not while this game still rages on. Apex with a scout. Bests! Both Fallen and a little bit of a Liege. zywoo right there, his right-hand man. Towards this B bomb site. Naf at bat, misses his initial shots, is able to recover quick enough to kill qikert, but he gets caught on the doorway, and that could have been his demise. Oh, Apex turns it into another headshot. His damage output, unbelievable this round. Leading by example. And washing away the HP of everyone who stands in his way, and now it's only Stewie standing. 1 versus 2, zywoo down in front of him, and Masuda locked into the apartments. Stewie able to close that distance, just saw the shadow. He could creep in, but zywoo's got him. A 15th round for Vitality, thanks to the scout. Oh, that is not ideal. Palace gonna be completely cut off. They had to smoke it themselves just based on timing, but Grim goes down empty-handed. Naf and Liege with a kill apiece, but it's the connector play from Shox. That late underpass play that could come in big, and Stewie tunnel vision on the bomb, pushes Fallen into the clutch, and while he does hit that first off shot, he even hits the second. The USP cleans off Shox, Apex low, and Masuda further back at a distance, but it's Apex with the killing blow.